Sometimes the day grows bigger than the roof above my head, and I forget to breathe until your arms become my bed. The city noise grows far away, the quiet finds its mark. Your heartbeat tells a story and it shelters me from dark. We don't have to speak at all, I know you're on my side. That single simple knowledge is the place where I can hide. In your arms I find a home, where my wandering heart can slow. If a storm goes tearing by, these walls will never fall. In your arms I know it all. Dawn hangs lightly on the curtain, gentle on the sea. When morning gathers both of us, the day begins to lean. If I ever drift away, please call me back to ground. Your voice that says my clumsy name's the safest, sweetest sound. In your arms I find a home, on the longest, tightest roads. Even when the world is loud, I'm choosing where to be. In your arms, keep holding me. Even on an ordinary morning, you can change the shade, like laughter woven in the steam of coffee as it fades. The gray that used to linger starts to put on dancing shoes. A little miracle arrives and rearranges blues. Doesn't have to shout to be the brightest thing in view. In simple, faithful warmth I find my proof of you. It's a little miracle the moment our hands meet. The world grows light enough to lift a tired pair of feet. Inside a common hour hides a rare and shining spark. When we stand side by side, it lights the dark. Even rain sounds rhythmic now, a pattern we can trust. A jewel upon the umbrella's edge, reflecting both of us. If we feel the hard part, let's remember what we know. Miracles don't only come, they're made by how we grow. It's a little miracle the moment our hands meet. It brings a brighter day than any map could ever treat. Match them one by one and you will see what we can do. Together we become the light, me and Lift your eyes and tell me how the distance feels tonight. How far have we already come? The constellations right. A tiny wish became a road that stitches heart to heart. A river in our chests where silver galaxies start. A nod without a sentence is a language made for two. We draw our vows in quiet lines the heavens understand. Our love became a star and spilled across the dark. It pulls forgotten dreams to us and hands us back their spark. Beneath this endless canopy, we never lose our way. Your light and mine will carry night away. Sometimes the clouds will hide it, but it hasn't gone to sleep. It gathers up a brighter flame for when the sky runs deep. I see an entire universe reflecting in your eyes. At center there is me, and there is you aligned. Our love became a star and wrote a sleepless song. Even years from now we'll see it burning proud and strong. We'll say what we have always known, no matter where we are. From the start, we were a star. Under the softer lights we stop and meet our younger eyes. The first time tremble carries back like April in disguise. Your smiling answer folds the crowded world to just a few, and every blank I've carried starts to fill itself with you. I'll hold the quiet certain thing and offer up my hands Here and now is where our always stands. This perfect moment draws a circle round our feet. The city fades to whispers while our little echoes meet. We cover one small melody with promises and truth, and dance a vow that only ends with you. Even the detours brought us home the long and honest way. The map was love and we were learning how to read the day. If the dark decides to visit, I will be your firelight. When you smile, the world completes its shape tonight. This perfect moment holds the doorway to our soon. Step for step we match our pace and pledge a steady tune. Let's keep the first time wonder as the years go drifting through. The dance that will not end begins with you. Between the scattered photographs, I find your laughing eyes. A scene I thought I'd buried comes to meet me by surprise. Each note becomes a mirror where our breathing falls in rhyme. And at the final measure, I am holding you in time. We can't return to where we were, but we don't have to freeze. Memory is a footpath we can follow through the trees. If I follow this song of memory, even lost and lonely hearts will find a key. Yesterday's unspoken tears can rest inside the theme. When silence falls, the song remains in me. The keys I know by muscle keep a warmth along the edge. Regrets and wishes reconcile and settle into pledge. If the room grows quiet, let a gentle smile begin. We'll learn to hold our sadness like a friend. If I follow this song of memory, souls will learn again to see. Even when it fades away, the line will carry me. I'll sing it to the end. I'll keep the melody. We left a promise on a card to greet some future day. And when we read it years from now, may it still sound the same. Time can walk 1,000 miles, our hearts won't lose their lines. If distance builds its fences, we will sing across the pines. We'll cross through time and find the place we meant to stand. Grow flowers over seasons that we almost let go past. The roads may look like strangers, but their endings intertwine. Our compass points to us across time. We'll fill the empty pages with our ordinary truth, and make tomorrow's grammar bend its subjects back to you. If all the sand is slipping, one bright grain will still remain, a certainty engraved with both our names. We'll cross through time and find the place we meant to stand. Hold steady in the crosswinds when our knuckles feel like glass. At the far end of the waiting, we will laugh and read the sign. Today has found us across time. Steam curls from the window glass, the kettle starts to sing. You're laughing in an oversized and warm and sleepy thing. I never knew that quiet could be louder than a storm, but every morning next to you is suddenly a home. Let the calendar run wild, set a gentler pace. Measure hours by the way your heartbeat finds its place. Home at the edge of dawn, where ordinary shines. Coffee, crooked smile, and our unmatched line. We don't need perfect timing, we only need this song. I'm home at the edge of dawn. Keys upon the table dance, a sunbeam cuts the floor. Shoes are pointed to the door, but we don't rush anymore. I used to think that ever after lived in photographs. Now I hear it in the way you breathe between your laps. If winter taps the window with a restless, icy hand, we'll build a summer in this room and let the daylight stand. Home at the edge of dawn, where ordinary shines. Coffee, crooked smiles, and our unmatched lines. Even when the day gets loud, I'll carry you along. I'm home at the edge of dawn. this were the final day, what single line would stay? I'd forget the lesser arguments and throw the rest away. Of all the sentences I hold, there's really only one. I'd wrap you in my arms and say the war is finally done. Turn the city down to quiet, keep the honest volume high. The truest voice is simple, you're my reason why. If today was the last, I would love you the same. No other thing could matter if you whispered out my name. We'd take the breaking line and braid it through our hands. If the end should come, we'd make a stand. Time may be a sprinter, but for us it's wide enough. An ordinary hour can hold an avalanche of love. If you feel the fear, then close your eyes and listen near. My heartbeat calls your name to pull you here. That I became. Past the finish line, I know we turn and never part. It's love from very start. Whisper out your name, my edges round and warm. A crowded day grows gentle as a harbor from the storm. Unfamiliar streets become the avenues I know. The reason why I'm moving on is everywhere you go. A tiny breath of courage grows into a steadfast flame. I'll make a simple promise now and say a steady name. In your name I find my home. Every step I'm not alone. Even when the distance calls, my restless worries slow. In your name, I'm whole. When tired night breaks open, your song is seeping in. Our pulses learn a common time. The clocks begin again. When I'm lost, just say my name. Call me back the way we came. In your name I find my home. Every step I'm not alone. On an endless road I'll hold your fingers as we go. In your name A laugh rides on the evening wind, and photographs still glow. Though time has walked 1,000 streets, my heart refused to go. I turn around and there you are, exactly where we stood. That simple golden corner where the world first felt like good. Maybe we were never done, a line was left to write. I'm ready now to say the words I couldn't say that night. Can I hold you like that day again? Facing all the strange tomorrows with the same familiar hands, gathering scattered hours into one unfolding song. Like that day again, I'll stay where I belong. The farther seasons wander, the more vivid scenes return. Your voice between the raindrops made the quiet corners burn. Let's keep the names of all the roads that guided us back home. The steps we take when we come round are always ours alone. Can I hold you like that day again? Dream the future without fear until the daylight ends. If the music never stops, we'll sing our last refrain. Like that day again. Please call my name. Sunlight puddles on the stones and taps against our shoes. Stories bloom along the curb, our ordinary news. Even little clumsy things are steps that learn to fly. The smallest joys we kept a while, we never said goodbye. Even if we wander wide, we'll meet where we began. Standing side by side again and start it all by hand. On the road we walked, our seasons grow like trees. Let it rain, we'll share a roof, and moving closer ease. If we fall, then call my name, that signal pulls us through. A steady sign that leads me back to you. Turning page of wind reveals another chapter's door. If we never let go, then every path is ours to explore. If the lanes divide, don't be afraid or torn. We march to one low drum that keeps our promise warm. On the road we walked, our seasons grow like trees. If the night comes down, the stars will set us free. If you're tired, lean and breathe, then we'll begin anew. At the end we'll see it clear, our home is me and you. hearts are breathing slow, we're walking hand in hand. Traffic turns to fireflies above the river span. Every step is quiet proof that rushing days can wait. Your laughter draws a softer line across my paper fate. If I forget the words, just let your fingers speak. A simple touch can teach my noisy heart to keep the beat. Under the velvet skyline, we write our names in blue. Fold up the crowded evening till it only holds us two. Nothing has to sparkle, your eyes already do. Under the velvet skyline, I'm perfectly with you. Billboards fade to constellations, silver on your hair. Every corner, every crosswalk says there's meaning here. I used to chase 1,000 roads that led me nowhere new. I only had to turn my head and find my way to you. If the night grows cold, I'll be your borrowed light. And when the questions echo, we can hum our vow tonight. Under the velvet skyline, we write our names in blue. Fold up the crowded evening till it only holds us two. Even when the dawn arrives and paints the city through. Under the velvet skyline, I'll still be close to you. Our secret melody come floating from the start. It shakes the day the way your name can tremble in my heart.
The moment that our fingers meet, the world grows small and kind, and every star decides to fall like notes inside your eyes.
We talk in quiet breathing while the night is leaning close. The sky is keeping witness to the vow the two of us chose. You and I under the sky, we'll walk it to the end. If the road looks strange, we'll match our steps again. It's alright to pause a while, just never let me go. You and I under the sky, forever so. The wind can change its weather, but we won't forget the way. Our hearts are patient compasses that never led astray.
If time begins to scatter, we'll collect it with our names. Call me and I'll find the path we care. You and I under the sky,
lost my way in darkest hours and wander without grace, until a narrow beam of you fell kindly on my face.
Across the frozen pieces spread a warmth that reached my chest, and windows once a midnight field were opening to rest. The heavy clouds that laden me surrender when you're near. Reach for me and teach my lungs the easy shape of air. You are my light, keep shining through, a stubborn star that never moves. In every ragged wind I know your flame will not grow thin. Hold my hand and guide me in. Old scars fold their weary names and sleep against your side. The tears of yesterday become the strength I hold with pride. When I'm afraid, I'll speak your name and close my eyes to see that song of home is ringing back to me. You are my light, keep shining through, a stubborn star that never moves. Even if the night is long, I promise not to hide. You are my light, and I will rise.
On the edge of winter thoughts you settled like a flame, and every frozen sentence learned to soften at your name. I only breathed in quiet while the night was closing slow, until your warmth wrapped over me and taught my blood to glow. The world is rough and restless still, but now I understand. A fire lives inside of me where once I felt unmanned. Your warmth keeps me alive, a little spark that lifts the night. If I lose the path, you are the sign. Your warmth, the heart of mine, the heart of mine. I count the marks we left along the window of our days, the ordinary frames that still can set the world ablaze. If the ember looks like ash, lean close and rest on me. I'll breathe a second wind until it burns more easily. Your warmth keeps me alive, and colder winds are not afraid. Even if the winter stays, I'll hold the line. Your warmth forever mine, forever mine. starlight on the quiet street, our footprints fall in line. The way you smile without a word made every fear unwind. A trembling note on wooden strings reveals the truth I knew. Tonight I read the sign of fate, it drew me close to you. Words would only blur it, so I breathe and hold your hand. Remember this night, you're everything I need. Promise me slow, tomorrow and the next. Even if the world grows far, we'll sing the same tune to a perfect little moment. This night with you. The lamplight shakes our shadows like a tiny private stage. Even clumsy steps become the dance that turns another page. Lean your head upon my heart, we'll fold the world in two. Forever is a heavy word, tonight I trust it's true. If rain should fall, then take my shoulder for a roof. Through ordinary days, your name will shine in gentle proof. Remember this night, you're everything I need. Promise me slow, tomorrow and the next. Seasons change above our heads, but under the same blue, a perfect little moment. This night with you. We touched for the first time, the city fell asleep. You spoke my name between two breaths, a promise soft and deep.
A trembling starlit confession, the sky became our friend. We stepped a little closer still and found the same bright end.
Eyes that speak in rhythm, let the music lead our feet. A song that never leaves us, in the silence we still meet. Let's keep our private dance above the rushing days. I'll catch you when you stumble, I'll lift you when you sway. From yesterday to tomorrow, till the final measure's through. Even where the beat runs out, I'll dance and stay with you. Our awkward steps are pathways that attend a future draws. The house we sketched together has this song for every door.
Even when the road bends wide, remember where we start.
Two circles sharing one small steady heart. Let's keep our private dance above the rushing day. step with you. Our private dance
above the rushing days.
I'll catch you when you stumble, I'll lift you when you sway. You came like spring to loosen up the corners of my chest, and summer surfed our sudden pulse and taught the rush to rest. Autumn wrote a chorus at the alley's golden end, and winter's first white syllable became the word amen. The days can race and blur, we keep from losing track by holding on to hands that always bring us back. Our season moves beside you where the colors blend. Layered time becomes the love we never have to mend. Even on the coldest night, remember how we knew we'd change a little. Love grows through. Let's walk beneath a smaller sun and measure out our pace. We'll count the daylight carefully and live inside its grace. If we wander from the signs, just tilt your head and see. Our constellation points us where to be. Our season moves beside you where the colors blend. And when the spring returns, I'll feel the first time shake again. Inside the turning world, one center still is true. It's me to you, and you to me, always new. We write our names in small, soft steps and share a single sky. We fold our smaller hearts in one and learn to answer why. Through seasons rolling side to side, we'll never lose this hand. Let's set our starting line at every gentle end. Promise me forever, even on ordinary days. I'll stand beside your shoulder like a quiet shining grace. If the world goes faint and far, remember how we sing Our vow will light the morning. Our vow will light the spring. We trade the warmth of afternoons to melt each other's snow. And in the lowest midnight, I'll be stars to make you glow. If anyone should ask me what a definition is, I'll look at you and answer, love is certainty like this. Promise me forever, even on ordinary days. A hymn that keeps on breathing while the common moments blaze. Wherever time may carry us, one promise threads it through. From here into forever, I choose you. A piece of blue above me keeps your laughter in its hue. At summer's faded edges, I first learned to speak of you. Your name fell like a feather on my shoulder, soft and new. I knew before I said it, every road would lead to you.
I never found the courage, but my heart had always known. Beneath the sky that looks like you, I practice love alone.
On low and tender days, the heavens feel so near. I stretch my hands and suddenly your shelter's drawing here. No wind can shake the place where we have come to stand. A sky that looks like you and me, beneath it hand in hand. The seasons paint their changes as our days collect their light.
Umbrellas shared on rainy walks made common hours bright.
If winter comes, remember what the summer taught us true.
A breath of gentle blue remains, that warmth is always you.
On low and tender days, the heavens feel so near.
I stretch my hands and suddenly your shelter's drawing here.
Even when we feel the drift, we will not come undone.
A sky that looks like you and us,
beneath it one. Morning slips across the glass and whispers out your name. The breeze that hangs around the sill is carrying your flame. All the words I couldn't ask keep building up inside, until a single melody begins to be my guide.
maybe we were always always meant to meet me where I am. From the first look, my quiet heart was learning how to stand. This is the song of my heart, the deepest place where you are. Through every season's turn, the melody will start. When you hear it, you will know you are the meaning of my heart. Rainy afternoons were warm because your smile was near. Even on a soaking road, your hand could calm my fear. Every silent palm to palm contained our little home. And in that gentle heat I found the place I'd always known. When your breath runs fast, lean in and rest with me. I'll count the time for you and keep the tempo steadily. This is the song of my heart, the deepest place where you are. Even if I circle back, I end where you are. From the first line to the last, my heart belongs to you.
A tender wind comes over me and settles on my sleeve. It speaks your name in softer tones than any I could weave. The hesitation winter built begins to come undone, and every step I take is turning slowly toward the sun.
The window holds a lantern made of gold and silver air. Let's not let this season pass, I'll tell you then and there.
I love you like the spring arriving new, a closer day, a brighter view. Even with my eyes closed, everything is true. My spring confession ends and starts with you.
Let petals fall and cover up the road we used to know. Between our footprints, flowers choose a safer place to grow.
When the weather breaks, the blossoms still return again.
So will we, I promise we will bloom within the rain.
I love you like the spring arriving new, with first time